Talk That Ish. I am Monet.
I'm Nia.
We have a special guest today. This is our friend, Donovan.
Good to be here. Good to be here.
Yes. Today our topic is, why do men cheat? Donovan.
Why do y'all cheat?
I should have brought my homies. I'm out. I don't know, but I should have.
Why?
We not gonna be mean to you.
We not. Maybe. I don't know. It might come out.
Y'all
I'm
can't
sorry.
be mean.
You said get the
Because
tea
that's
ready.
not-
We might have to spike it today.
Oh, yeah, we might.
Yeah, spike the tea.
Why do men cheat?
It's no one answer for that. It's like 17 different answers.
Okay.
Is there ever...
There's no one. If you take 20 men and put them in a room and ask them why they cheat, you're gonna get different answers based on the guy.
Are there ever real, like, justifiable answers?
No. Honestly, no. If I'm honestly speaking,
Okay.
God's gonna want to kill me after this. But
Oh
I'm gonna,
Lord.
No,
Don't
you're
kill
here
him,
to
guys.
be
Don't
honest.
kill
Yes,
him.
don't kill him. It's the truth.
honestly, well, I'm different. I read a lot of books. I had a couple girlfriends, so I see the world different. Like, so every relationship I cheated in, I know exactly why I cheated.
Okay.
You know, but the
Yep.
reasons change as you grow. Not to say
Give
none
one
of them
reason
was right.
in one relationship why you cheated.
Explain the relationship first, then get
Yes.
the reason.
Alright, one of my more recent relationships, this was like adult cheating.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, yeah, to him is a difference.
There's a difference. We'll get into that soon.
Yeah.
But adult cheating, when during my adult cheating stages, we were happy, we were cool, we were kicking it. I was cheating, I thought nothing was wrong with it because I was like providing. That leads into the way men and women brought up on relationships are different.
Let
I'm
him
not saying
finish.
it was right.
Wait,
I'm not
no,
saying
let
it was
him
right.
finish.
I'm not saying
I'm not gonna say nothing.
I'm not
I'm sorry.
saying it was right.
I can't help my face.
Because you know them West Indian
I'm
African men.
I got a different outlook now. I'm not
Because
saying
that's
it was
how
right.
West Indian men are too. Long as I provide, let me have my little cheat.
All right, but but I think that's men across the board. Think about how women are taught to look at relationships at a young age and how men are taught to. We're not really given the tools to be emotional towards a woman. Not saying it's right because we
No,
should be
you're
growing
right
up.
about that.
That
but
is true.
Women are old. Women from girls are taught, yo, go get married,
Yeah.
have a baby, be good to your man, do all of this. You know what I mean?
I wasn't taught
Men aren't like that. Men weren't. We not taught. We just taught be strong and provide.
Right, y'all not allowed to really have emotions.
Yeah, and if we apply that theory to our current state of like the world, it don't fit. So the shit we raised on is outdated.
Yep.
You can't like in this day and age. It's hard to be like, all right, you stay home and work and let me go make the money you want. Rent is $50,000 a month.
Yeah. You live in New York.
It's crazy.
Damn.
That shit is retarded.
You
Like,
need 2
that
roommates, 3,
is-
4, 5 roommates.
No, you're right.
So I think that's one. I think the way we taught about relationships is different. I think it's a pride thing,
Okay.
which I think is like a bigger part of it. Men are prideful. Like how many guys you go to like, yo, are you treating your girlfriend good? You be like, nah, I'm fucking up. Like barely never.
Barely never.
So why fuck up?
Because it's a whole lot of variables that come into it. When niggas in relationships, they feel like they missing out on what, I don't know exactly.
Okay.
But that's how you know who's for you or not. If you got a girl and y'all good and you still feel like you're missing out, then that ain't your girl. Y'all need to be together.
Okay.
I
Because
agree.
there's always going to be temptation everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
But on both sides.
Yes.
Yeah, because y'all be forgetting just how you pulled is the same way your daddy and your uncle is in my
She
DM.
stay going to daddies and
I'm just
uncles.
saying, I had an ex who father was whole pastor, and I mean,
My pop's probably in your DM. But anyway. But yeah, it's like that. Bro. And I just think it's a completely different view we have. We've been deprived of properly knowing how to treat a woman. Not me, but it's part of my gender and it's a majority thing.
Yes.
Like, I went on a date with this one girl, and I pulled out her chair and she was in love. I'm like, my nigga, nobody pulls out chairs.
No, you'll be
Open, like,
surprised.
your doors or like.
But when you don't
That
date
is
a certain type of
ridiculous.
guy, you'll be surprised the things that don't happen.
right.
Like,
And I think it's also too what goes on in the home. Like, say if you a person who's brought up in a single mother home, and you never seen someone properly love your mother, you just go on with
yeah.
whoever show you the slightest bit of affection.
Which sucks. I have a theory. men are way more emotional than women, like in every aspect.
I
When it
actually
comes
agree
to
with that.
relationships,
Okay.
when it comes to anger, when it comes to everything.
Because I
But
feel men love harder
here's the
than
thing
women
with
do.
this
Yes.
pride shit. Men are way more emotional. That's that pride shit. Like the niggas be telling their girls, you better not wear that to the club. You better not go to the
Yeah.
club. Look, let me tell you something. I got a girlfriend, bro. You call me, you going to the club? Go ahead.
Right, like
Have fun.
Yeah.
Dance, get drunk, and call me. So
And so you can come
Get
get me.
drunk.
Yeah, you need to come get me.
it's fine. If you in trouble, raise the red flag.
Yeah.
Because I be damned if I have a girlfriend and she tell me I can't go somewhere
Yeah,
or I
that's true.
can't hang out with somebody or I
Because it's healthy
can't
to
wear
have
something, like,
relationships outside of your relationship.
Yes.
And I think that's where people fuck up too.
it's better that way. But you know, men are so emotional we don't see that. So we'll cheat and think it's fine. And all y'all
But
gotta
then
do
you
is have
act
a
like
work
y'all
boyfriend.
died. And
yeah.
Because the shit is heartbreaking, bro.
So-
when you a guy, I'd imagine it's very painful for women when a
What?
guy gets cheated on, bro.
And you don't think it's painful for us?
I know, but this is
Especially
all
'cause
right.
when
This
we
is
cheat,
gonna
we cheat
sound.
up.
This
Y'all
is-
just cheat with whatever.
It's because women are naturally stronger. Y'all can take anything. Listen to me. This is not bullshit. I'm not saying it's
No,
right.
I
I'm not
agree,
saying it's
but
wrong.
still.
Y'all are naturally
have to be strong.
Y'all are bred to be. Y'all push out humans. Y'all are stronger in every sense. So y'all can take if a guy cheated.
Don't say we could take because
Not y'all can
we
take.
just
Yeah,
take
because-
it.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
not me.
We
I will
do.
leave you if you cheat on me.
Yeah. But we
The
take it,
a
but
lot
it's
of
not.
women.
A lot of women go into depression and shit over
Yeah.
it. That's not.
It's really bad. You know, it's really
PTSD.
bad. But like, let me give you an example, right? This homie, right? He cheat on his girlfriend all the time, and she always take him back because it just be like random cheats. She broke it off when he cheated with the same girl like 3-4 times because now it looked like he building something. So now she more like that is what drove her over the edge. Not saying cheating is not bad, but when it looked like he building somewhere
So
else,
that
that's
emotional
weird.
connection.
Now if you
something there.
switch the roles, if she would have cheated on him once, she didn't have to have sex with him. She would have kissed a guy one time. He would have went into straight panic mode.
Yep.
It's because men are just emotional. No men would like to admit that, but men are emotional. Way more emotional than women. I don't say it's good credit, but it's why niggas cheat. They emotional.
I'm sorry. I had a guy tell me that guys always have a reason to cheat. It's never for no reason.
If it is a reason, it's in their head. If it is a reason, they create the reason.
You know what's crazy?
That's
I feel like
how I
it's
feel.
never a reason to cheat. If you're not happy where you are, then leave.
Which is why it's always the
Yeah.
guy's fault.
'Cause
Because if I'm not happy with
leave.
you, that the second before I cheat on you, I knew I wasn't happy with you. It never happened like, well, we so happy, and then this split second I'm not happy.
Right.
So I'm gonna cheat with some other girl now. But I know I'm not happy with you. I'm not happy with you from jump.
So why don't y'all communicate that?
Because
Maybe
we
it can be
fucking
improved.
suck at communication. And our communication is different than y'all communication. This is not for every man. I'm just talking about the
Guys.
majority. I'm just talking about the majority. It's not for every man. This is not even for me. I actually love communicating, but I had to learn
Okay.
that. I had to learn to love to communicate and know what the fuck was going on. I came up under my mom and my pops, which was
Right.
no. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
But my mom's ain't really. She instilled a lot of shit in me as far as respect and politeness and manners, but she couldn't teach me about how to treat a woman. I had to learn. She could teach me certain stuff, but certain stuff fucking up. Y'all said y'all kick me out. She taught me what she could. Everything else I had to go through with experience. So of course she gonna teach me, yo, don't call a woman a bitch, don't do this, don't do that. But the rest of the shit, or when I actually have a girlfriend, my
Right.
moms can't talk me through that. I gotta have relationships
That's
to know
true.
what works and what doesn't work.
Y'all
Niggas don't
cheat
want to.
on work?
Niggas is another problem. It's like mad.
Okay, so where we starting off from? Donovan was talking.
Yeah. And he was saying it was like mad bullet points to
Yeah, cause I don't.
You don't have to.
I'm gonna just real quick.
Is my phone still on? Hold on now. Oh shit, if it's still on, no it's not. What is that?
Is it recording already?
Yeah, it's recording.
Oh, okay, so we're catching all three of us on the phone.
Oh shit, yeah, that's what's
It's
wrong
fine,
with
that's
that's
why
what's
it
wrong with
gets
our-
adding.
This is what we
What's
do.
wrong with our generation?
No,
Everybody
it
on the
never
phone.
fails though. At the beginning of filming, we never doing what we
So
supposed to be
that's
doing.
why it's called editing. It's cool. Oh man, it's like one more tea left.
Oh, don't forget we have to record the commercial.
Yeah, we have to figure out what our next topic is. What did we pick our topic? I feel like we did we? We
For
picked
next
a theme.
week? Yeah, we have a theme. I don't think we picked the topic. Let's do that. It's recording. Like we didn't just have to delete space.
Yeah, I deleted mad stuff on it. So.
Okay, so we got. I don't think we picked the topic.
Okay.
You might have to look in your book because I think you wrote everything down though.
Yeah, I did. My book is in my room.
Okay.
It is. This is Korean women. They writing shit down in books. They not remembering
Oh
nothing.
no, we keep everything.
We not.
Yeah.
We not. It's not up here. It's on here.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's
You
you.
have short-term memory,
So-
Lord.
We don't play that. We write everything down.
Yeah, just in
But
case.
you gotta. Where to even tell him to start from? Like.
So he was saying, it's levels to it, and then it cut off.
Yes. It's levels to cheating. Was that
Yeah,
what we
to
were
the
on?
reasons that.
Oh, to reasons,
Yeah,
there you
but he
go.
was like, it was different bullet points.
Yeah, so
But I'm not
start
sure
from
if he
there.
said the
you can
bullet
say,
points.
You can say it however you want to say it, however you want to start, because we can always just cut off a little bit.
But I don't know what we did talk about. I don't want to.
So you were
saying
saying how
Was that
like
towards
you
the
had
beginning?
your mom, yeah, you had your mom to show you like not to call a lady a bitch or whatever, but you had to go through your own experiences to really learn how to treat a woman, and then you were saying there was mad bullet points to cheating.
All right. So just we based this out in the beginning because that was like the beginning.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
the
it
beginning.
was.
It only caught two
Yeah.
slides.
No.
It's basically the beginning.
Oh yeah, so we don't have to do the whole like welcome to Millennials.
No.
or that.
Just
Right.
start like it's certain bullet points. That, listen, we,
All right.
Cheating is it's levels to it and then it's sub levels to it. You know what I mean?
Not sub levels.
Sub-levels.
okay.
It's levels and then sub levels. It sound crazy, but it's the truth.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay,
Niggas
so
cheat.
Why is cheating so complicated? Like
Why is it so? It's not complicated. It's very easy to do. It's harder to get away with. Women are better at it.
Oh, I was about to say no, it's not.
Women are better at cheating. Women are better at cheating because their reasoning means more.
I know.
I think their reasoning means.
No, we're
No,
better
I
at
just
it.
feel like women don't switch up when they cheat.
We don't switch up. We know how.
Men switch up. Like y'all
Sadly,
switch up,
we know how to
y'all
cover
walk
it
and
better.
shit. Like, all right, Shorty taught you how to put ketchup on fries. Now you know how to act. Like
We cover it up better.
Y'all
It's sad.
cover it up better because of the intention behind it. How often do you meet a woman with not a perfect nigga, a 100% loyal nigga, and she out here cheating?
yeah.
How often do you meet? It means more to y'all. So even if it's out of spite, that's a meaning behind that. A nigga cheat. We could be happy today and not cheat tomorrow just because.
Yeah.
Just because you can.
Just because it don't mean nothing. When the women decide, yo, you know what, I'm gonna cheat. It's very rare that it's like in a moment and the woman like, alright.
Right, because usually
fucking
women
right
fight
now,
temptation pretty well.
Yeah.
Pretty well. You're the fucking best at it. If women were like men when it comes to temptation, if women were like men when it comes to temptation, bro, where would we be? Like,
Nowhere.
honestly, if
Might as well be
women
single all the time.
think about how crazy men fall into temptation, and it'd be a simple thing because men are niggas is turned on by anything.
So y'all feel
All
like
the
y'all more
time.
visual creatures?
Yeah, that's a great word for it. Yeah, that's a great word for it. Well, I mean, I don't know what kind of pictures we paint in our head and thinking.
I mean,
that
because
this
you
shit is-
see the girl with the fat ass over the.
she
girl.
got nothing else going for herself, but she got a
Yeah,
Just
like
a
if
fat
you're
ass,
going
that's enough for
based on
y'all.
visual, because even I've had guys say like, tell me like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna choose the girl who looked like this over the girl who looked like this.
fucking. That logic is
Like,
retarded, bro.
I've even had guys tell me I'm not hood enough for them.
Fucking retarded.
I'm not.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I've had definitely. When I
That's
used to live in
retarded.
Harlem, I've definitely had guys tell me I'm not hood
I
enough.
can see why they would say that, but that's a dumb
Like,
logic.
oh yeah, you're like stush, and that's why I started saying stush. Like, yeah, I am stush.
That's not
I'm proud of it.
that's not a good logic. I love my women layered. Please. Please, you got a slice of hood and you cool.
Right.
You watch this cool.
Right.
Like I love my women layered because we come from where we come from. We've been around them people all our lives. All of our lives. All of us. Like what else are we learning new? Especially if our community isn't open
Yeah.
to learning new things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just
That's true.
it's a cycle at a point, which is another reason why niggas. She's a cycle. it's cycle. It's like it becomes so norm that it's like.
Yeah, I hate you,
But
niggas.
one question I always have
It's
is for the guys who grew up in like the single mother household, y'all don't think about that in the midst of when y'all doing wrong to y'all woman? Like,
No.
These men have been doing my mom wrong like this, so why would I want to repeat?
Niggas don't do that. Niggas don't think. Niggas got. We have a. It's something in our mental. That think we can control the world, or think that we're something special than the next nigga, or think my mom's ain't like.
Y'all know
I don't gotta treat my girl like I treat my mom.
What?
I don't gotta do that. I swear to God, bro, because it's niggas out here that cheat on their girl.
But see,
love their mothers.
we watch that though. Cause if you treat your mother bad, I can't date you.
But if it's niggas that treat their mother good and cheat on their girl.
Yeah, which is
That's what I'm saying.
I don't
Niggas got a
like
complex.
guys like that though. Like I hate the guys who cheat but then wanna, if their sister's boyfriend cheat, they ready to go fight and shit. And it's like, but you out here cheating too.
That's a fact,
You
bro.
dogging
Y'all
them
probably
out,
with the
too.
same girl. Like this shit is.
Like you out here cheating too.
It's what I'm.
How you mad at him?
Right.
It's everything. It's a double standard. It's a miscommunication thing. Niggas ain't smart enough to know what's right and what's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And it be 35-year-olds and shit that still be going. I'm like, yeah, you ain't tired
No,
yet.
for real.
You ain't tired yet, bro. I was tired of cheating at 25, bro. 26. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm stupid already. I'm getting older. I can't remember my lies.
And that's another thing. Like, how do y'all
can't
keep
be-
up with the different?
That's why I don't know.
All right. So when you've cheated, how many times have you cheated in one scenario? So if you had a girl and you talked to another, how many girls was it at one point where you cheating with? That'll bring me to my next question. That's a lot, Donovan.
It's a
You gotta
toughie.
think.
Nah. It's because I never was like OD. Like I never had one girl cheat on that one girl with 30 girls. Like,
Okay.
I never was like
Okay.
that.
So it was just like
If I had one girl, then I would cheat. Alright, let me cheat this one time, or 2 times, 3 times. But I wouldn't like.
One time, 2 times, 3 times.
One
It's
time,
different.
2 times,
It's
3
different.
times.
It's-
Hold on.
it's-
She ain't let him finish 4 times, 5 times.
It's
Six times,
different.
10 times.
I ain't have one or two. I ain't have one girlfriend cheating on her with 30 different girls. Cause
But you had one
it's
girlfriend
fucked up.
probably cheated on her with one girl multiple times.
Facts.
That's
So how
hard.
how were you able to keep up with that lie?
I wasn't. That's how I got caught. Honestly, the shit was smooth at first because I knew where I was going with it. When that situation, when the first that situation was, me and her, like I fuck with her, but I already know this shit ain't even going.
This is
shit
a
ain't gonna-
girlfriend?
The
this is
male
a girlfriend.
species
So the
cannot
girlfriend was like,
process.
all right, I fuck with her, but I know this
Yo,
not
I
long
know
term.
this shit ain't gonna last, bro. But I do fucking care about her and shit like that. So I don't wanna leave her, bro. And I know she need me right now. This is younger me thinking. This
Okay,
ain't me
okay, you got
thinking.
it, you got it,
This
you
ain't
got
me
it.
here now. This
All
is
right,
younger
cool
me thinking.
then.
I could look back at it and kick myself now. I'm like, she need me right now.
Mm-hmm.
She had suffered a lot of loss, painful childhood. I understood all that shit, which is why we connected. It's just
Okay.
everything else we probably
Right.
disconnecting on. I started doing my thing. And you know what I mean? I think she probably knew from jump.
Intuition.
She probably knew from jump. If I know women, like if I knew women back then the way I would like to think I know them now, she probably knew from jump and
Yeah,
just
she
was
just ain't have proof.
ignoring it, like you know what I'm
intuition,
saying,
but you don't
or
have
praying
proof
I get
yet.
it out of my system. But
Yeah.
yeah, so we had gotten to like this real bad argument in my crib one day, and she just started spilling. Oh, so you would rather tell Dominique this? Like, I'm like, how you know these names? So she knew. I'm like, yo, bro, how you know these names? And that's like, but that was me. I just wasn't even. I wasn't careful.
Guys can't
I wasn't
multitask.
really-
Yeah. So
No,
y'all can't. So juggling 2 relationships, you're gonna fuck up. Cause y'all
But
can't.
my thing with
They
it
can't
is,
multitask for shit.
I just feel like sometimes it'd be so disrespectful the fact that I'm not saying you per se. Some men will be in 2 relationships and then be having unprotected sex with both people.
no, that's me.
Yep.
Oh, let me take it back because I've done that.
You have
But
done it.
yeah, I did it. That was something.
Who is it? Because I will choke him right now for
I had a
y'all.
thing, bro. Chill. She.
I will put my hands on him right now for y'all.
I've done that, but that was a situation.
What?
I was.
Oh no, baby, you better get
That is so disrespectful.
Right
You're
now.
my boyfriend. You gonna have unprotected
Right
sex
now.
with somebody else?
Yo.
I will pop on him right now, y'all.
Look,
I'll
this
put
is
my
how
hands
it
on
played
him,
out.
like-
This is what we was talking about off camera. This is
No.
What?
this is that situation. I was with one girl, and then let me start from jump.
Nah.
Make sure the levels is right. I gotta make sure my levels is right. 'cause
Uh-huh.
this is I'm not gonna bore y'all with the details.
No, but we
want the details.
Yeah, we tell details here, okay?
Alright. So I had a girl. We was dumb. We was good. We was good. But it was a problem. Well, I had my own problems. The problem with her was she's an attention whore. She likes not even the attention. She likes the attention. Like
okay,
so, she been in a relationship with me for 8 months. So all them niggas that used to be hitting her up in the first 3-4 months, they not there no more. So even if she ignoring them, the fact that she was getting the messages did something for her, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I took it as a woman thing when I was younger, but when I'm older now, I can understand.
Yeah, that's more of a her thing.
Yeah, so niggas is always gonna be on inbox, but like once them pictures start going up and shit start happening, and then people start talking, and them niggas that was in your inbox at first, 8 months later they not there, so she kind of started feeling like out of sorts or whatever. I don't know. I don't really want to speak for her, but
okay.
That's my take on it.
Okay.
Right? So one of the niggas that used to be in her inbox, she wrote the nigga like, "Hey, you good?"
What?
Which was not saying enough. Which was not saying a lot, but I took it as my nigga.
Why you writing him?
I'm not gonna lie, I took it as
why
you writing him.
You was ignoring him 8 months.
Why you need to follow up on him for?
You was ignoring, but she's only doing it because she wanted that response back. That, hey, when you gonna let me tell you all this other shit that he used to be talking about?
The same way guys feel like they have to do it to see if they still got it.
Precisely. Well, precisely. I'm not even knocking. So she did that.
I'm judging.
I judge her too, but that's what it sounds like.
That shit right there, like, took me. Like, that shit had me so.
So how did you find out about it?
I saw it. Somebody sent it to me. Cause the nigga she wrote
it in his DM.
The world. It was a DM. It was a DM. The world is so fucking small, and I know a lot of fucking people in a lot of places.
Right.
Somebody sent it to me. One of my homegirls sent it to me. So McCullough sent it to me. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, so I bought it to her like that same day. Yo, my nigga, what's happening?
Right.
You know her? Oh no, I'm doing that because you don't show me enough. Which is bullshit. She just was like caught in, which was cool. But we was like so head over heels in that at that point. I'm like, alright. But I was so hurt, like hurt, bro. It felt like she fucked him. I'm not gonna hold you. This goes back to what I was. Yo, this is what I was saying earlier.
Are you freaking
niggas are way more emotional than girls.
Alright, I gotta turn.
To see my girl in a nigga DM, I'm like, you fucked up. That's how I was.
You fucked
I can't believe you slid in this DM.
Like out of all things, that's what you went to.
That's a virtual.
I mean, it's just like when we don't answer our phone. She got dick in her mouth, bro. I'm asleep. Like,
but all of that happened. That's like we still talking. So she did that. I'm like, oh, she cheating. That's what we doing. Bet. Patched it up.
He took it overboard.
Yeah.
That's what she doing. I bet. I can't. I before y'all judge.
No, we gotta judge.
Before y'all judge, they wasn't friends no more. They was friends. No, wait. No, don't do that. Wait, y'all don't know the story.
Wait a minute.
You don't know the story. They.
No.
That's what I said before y'all judge.
No.
Look, they was not even. They hadn't even talked in.
I don't give a 6 months.
Like a year.
No,
I don't give
a year. You gotta get the time frame right, baby.
8 months is a year and a half.
fuck.
So I think he's got it.
I don't.
Look, they wasn't friends no more. But so me and her started kicking.
How are you sitting here with us?
This was younger me. This was younger me. This
And
not
the younger you,
me.
younger me was crazier. So younger me would have killed you.
I'm glad we both in different spaces. I think it's safer that way. I think it's safe that way. I'm glad we.
Baby.
So we started kicking it, and that shit kind of was even an accident, actually. So when me and her started kicking it harder, me and my girl was like going through. We was cool because I didn't forget about that shit because you can forget and never forget. I'm like, my nigga. But I still carried that shit. So me and her started dealing with each other. Me and the friends started dealing with each other. But we wasn't even dealing with each other at first. We were just kicking it because we was cool. We had mutual people. We was just kicking it in the club one night. You know what I'm saying? Shit got heavy. I'm like, bro. And then in the morning, she hit me like, yo, I'm bugging on last night. We was vibing. I'm like, I don't know. I was drunk, bro. I don't know. And this was like, this Papicitos, when niggas was getting bad Hennessy and the hookah. Like,
always Papicitos.
This shit, yeah, Papicitos is the devil. I know it back. I'm not going back.
Always Papicitos.
And then we started kicking it, and then like we started just hanging out more and that shit turned into something like.
I obviously,
That's
if
just
you
certain
start
niggas
spending time with somebody,
And
you're
when
gonna, it's gonna
seems
turn
more
into
cheating
something.
on the emotional level.
But what
Starting
And
out
then it turns,
emotional,
it
then-
started out emotional and then it turned physical.
Or
What-
for one
what-
DM, bro, you wild out like that?
I OD. But what brought it to that? First of all, it wasn't my fault. The friend brainwashed me, bro. Because once, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. Because initially, when me and a friend got was kicking it that night in Poppy's, I never said nothing to nobody about that DM. I never said nothing to nobody because I'm not like that. If something going on with me and my counterpart, that's just what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
So how was you brainwashed?
So me and all we getting close. We getting closer. Month we mad close. Second month we mad close. Third month we mad close. And then we talking. And she's like, yo, how you all doing? I'm like, yo, we alright, bro. And then we just had a conversation. I opened up. I'm like, yo, I called us. She was like, and then the friend was like, oh yeah, because she is.
That's our way.
That's what the friend said. She used to always be in niggas' DMs, like, and just deleting them and making it look like niggas is looking at.
That's what we do.
So she exposed
to get
some
you.
Shit. She just exposed some shit that I didn't even know, but it made sense.
She didn't know. She probably didn't expose shit. She probably told you a lie so she could get you, and she got you. Like, yeah, she did brainwash you. You fell for the trick.
I fell for it. I'm dumb.
You fell for it. That's what.
Thank God, you didn't make men smart. that happened, and then as it comes, I was simultaneously in love with both of them. I was in love with both of them.
And you were having.
And I was stabbing both of them raw. Well, a friend knew. Of course,
Obviously.
But what if you would have caught something?
I would have been petrified.
And what if you would have got both of them pregnant? You could have been in a really bad situation.
I would have asked you to go to Thailand with you. You stay.
You just
stay. Go ahead, yo, catch up. I'm getting a one way. You getting around?
Yeah, I'm getting around.
I'm getting a one way. I'm getting a one way. Send my love.
God, yo, I swear I would cry
So,
if
but what
I
if
ever
she
found
would
out.
have fucked one of your friends?
I would have been fucking destroyed.
What the fuck is your logic?
Well, my girl found out.
That you was fucking her friend.
She didn't tell
And
us
what
how to do?
happened? Because you alive.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Nah, it was an ugly night. It was a really ugly night. I shed blood that night.
Okay.
She threw her hands.
Yeah.
She was quick too.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do nothing but restrain, so she was like,
I had a machete, Joe.
It was a night. It was a night.
Cause
And then for all of that to happen, for me to be,
I don't care if we not friends.
None of that
You
was
do
worth
not
it.
go to someone. Cause I wouldn't do it to a girl that I used to be friends with. Like, I wouldn't date her ex just because we're not friends anymore. I had a girl, we weren't friends. Her baby father stayed trying to talk to me to this day. I'm like, nah. He was like, my baby mother isn't a problem. That's not the point.
Yeah.
It's the point of the fact that me and this girl used to be family at one point.
Yeah. Even if I don't fuck with you no more, I'm not going to.
I can't do that. So the fact you cheated with a girl that she used to be friends with, like I
And
said,
it's still kind of fresh.
yeah, I don't even know how you hear.
Yeah, I took
bruh.
that far.
I'd have definitely just.
I took that far.
Like on some real island.
You learned. You know what? We not.
No, I
gonna,
definitely
we
did.
not
I'd have put
gonna
a roof on his ass. You
Yeah.
understand? Me?
I definitely. I mean, I'm not regretful. I'm not regretful of my girl at the time. Me and her separating because we clearly wasn't gonna work because that shit didn't
said you knew
sit
it
right
already.
with my spirit and I fucking went off. You know what I'm saying? So that shit clearly wasn't gonna work. So I'm less regretful about that. I'm more regretful about the approach I took to it. Because that's an easy out.
You know what?
You could have left Shorty if it really bothered.
But I don't even say regret it because it was a lesson. You learned from it.
So you had to break it off with the girl, or did you still continue messing with the friend?
Nah, once me and her split up, me and a friend, we was going up. We was like almost in a relationship. Till that didn't work. Because we was built on fucked up shit.
Oh, I would have beat your ass.
We was
then.
built on fucked up shit. So
I
me and
still
my
would've-
girl split. We and her was still kicking it, but our foundation is built
I
on.
would've turned
Me
Mr.
as a
Monica,
girl,
that's
y'all,
all.
I still would have beat your
Down
ass.
the door and smack your chick.
To find out that y'all still dealing with her, I still would have beat your ass.
I would have.
It was a thing.
Fire
for a
out
while.
both of y'all.
It was a thing for a while. Even when me and her split.
Every time I seen her, I would have had to beat
On
her ass
sight,
too.
bro.
Even when me and her split up, she always was banging that, yo, if I catch her anywhere, I don't care if she with her mom, I don't care with her
On
mom.
sight.
It was like that.
I would
Yeah.
beat up her mother and her grandmother.
You and her. Fuck
And
just
if she
her.
got a kid, I'm kicking the kid. Like, what is whatever.
Yeah, at that when you do certain things at that
And
point.
anytime I
all
see
my
you,
respect
and
for
whoever
you.
you with, it's on site too. Like whoever birthed you, everybody, because you violated. It's
Yeah.
on site. You better hope I don't have my mother with me, because it's on
You
site.
see, this is the attitude with me.
No, you fuck my.
Nah.
I don't give a. You fuck about her. You used to be friends with.
You fuck my friend.
This is the attitude that made me do my next step in this process. Alright, after this shit happened, we split, me and her dealing with each other. It get out that we dealing with each other now, though, because we kicking it.
Oh my god, y'all messy.
Here the threats start coming from this side. Yo, you seriously still fucking with her? Like, oh, you still actively fucking with my friends, making me look stupid? Alright, don't let me catch up. Boom, boom, boom. So she's starting to get a drop on her. Like, yo, I know where she be. I know where she ain't got. I had to stop it. I'm like, nah, because I can't have these two getting it on.
Every single time they
So I leaves her, and I go back home. I'm like, all right, look, we both did things we ain't proud of.
Oh, nah.
This is what happened, bro. I'm just telling my truth, bro. I didn't tell a story that long. Sound crazy right now.
Yo.
But I went back home. But I only went back there to settle the dust. I didn't want the physical shit to jump, because that shit, I'ma feel like shit. Because
it's your fault.
It's a whole thing. Like,
It's your fault.
She took you back?
Hell yeah, she took me. I think she only took me back so I wouldn't be over here. That's what I did.
Oh, okay.
Because it was hate at that point. I feel like she only took me back so I wouldn't be over here.
You continue to cheat?
But I mean, that's not gonna
Of
stop
course,
you.
because I wasn't really back because I wanted to be back. I wanted to be back because I wanted to protect her.
You
I wanted to stop a
cheat
situation.
with the friend?
No, I stopped that. I had
Oh,
to.
wow, okay.
But I only
He
did
still
it to
continued
protect her.
cheating,
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't tell the friend, yo, I'm gotta leave you for a minute because she gonna beat you up. Cause my girl's a beast, bro. I'm like, yo, I did not want to fight because she would be like, fuck this girl. So I didn't tell. So I was like, yo, I just can't fuck with you no more. I left. I went back because she knew. She found out I was back in CCO. So I'm back over here, but we not even rebuilt on the right shit. We rebuilt on bullshit because I'm only back because of one reason. I don't know if you know that particular reason, but I'm only back for that reason. In
Right.
the back, like, so when we kicking it, it ain't even like I'm kicking it. Oh my god, reunited. It feels so good.
Yeah.
It's just, we kicking like I can mask it and we can kick it. We can laugh. We can tell jokes, but it ain't.
Really.
I'm not here because I really want to be here. I just don't want no physical shit to go on with y'all.
Right.
To Donovan's ex, when we stop recording,
I will beat his ass for you. Don't worry. I know Donovan from the 9th grade. I will really beat his ass, y'all.
Because
Look,
if you was my ex right now, saying that shit, I probably would have punched you.
Punch in the middle.
That was just look. That was young. That was.
I done fought him like a bitch on the street. You hear me?
I don't even care if we weren't together no
Yo,
more.
and I was hitting him with everything. I was picking up the table over there and hitting him with it. Cheers and ladders match. It was on. It was on.
You see, that's one relationship experience I learned from, and that shit drug on for like years.
Really?
Because when I went back over there to protect over here, we ended up splitting anyway. Broom, she wiped out of my crib, trashed my whole crib.
Oh my god.
She and I used to live in the second floor. I threw a bag out the window. She called the cops. My boyfriend beating me. Yeah, they came, cotton on their shit, knocking on my door. You hit her. I'm like, my nigga, it looked like I hit her, bro. Her weave is perfect. 18-inch box.
Yo.
Her shit perfect. It was like I hit. They don't want to hear that. Tell me that in free.
All right, I take it back. I'm not beating him for you.
Yeah, I can't.
She did all
This second,
that.
this one.
You lied.
No.
So
She did all that. So after that police situation ended, I went back. Maybe we good now. Like, it was a thing, bro. But then me and her decided.
What's the problem, Donovan?
Nothing. Then me and her decided.
There's only 2 women in the
Well,
world.
actually, no. I got low on her. I'm lying. I got low on her.
So you
I left. I went
you
here
left
to
this one.
Went back. I was with this
You don't
one.
even know
I
what
left
you
this
said.
one because I cheated. I went back to protect her. I went back over here because after the protecting was done, I thought it was good. But it honestly wasn't good because she wasn't feeling me just picking up and leaving like that. And
Oh,
going back
right.
to her, which I don't blame her for. But I couldn't tell her, yo, I only left you because I didn't want her to beat you. I couldn't tell her that. Like, because she gonna be like, oh, you think I can't handle it? She gonna bring the problem to her. So I'm trying to play both sides of the fuse it and made it way worse.
Yeah.
This is a
So
Tyler
neither
Perry.
one worked.
This is a
and-
Tyler
It's a
Perry.
Tyler Perry movie.
Look, I thought I was doing the right thing. I can see now it wasn't, but I'm trying to protect both sides. I don't want nobody
How old
to
were
get
you?
another physical. 24, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
No, I know you're okay.
Yeah.
Should know better.
I mean,
No,
it
he definitely should.
was a thing, but we all still alive. Nobody ever fought. So
You.
nobody ever got.
Ain't no we, because my dumb ass ain't doing
Right,
shit
you
like
know.
that. You are still alive.
I'm not fucking my man's homie, so
Never.
That's different.
I would never fuck my man.
how the fuck?
You know what?
See,
I
I hate guys like that.
That's
I hate.
top 3.
That's like
And
that
that's-
song I think by Ghostface Killer and Neo where he's like, oh, but you don't get your man back like that because she slept with his home like his op. Nigga, you cheating on her.
Let me tell you
You
something.
there's no rules once you cheat first.
That's one of the top 2 lines that get women tight. No, it's three. Well, in my experiences, the women I deal with, it's 3 things that get women tight. Calm down, because they feel like oh, you ain't seen me wild out yet. So they.
At all.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Right. This is me.
Calm,
okay.
baby. I ain't shaking the table.
Calm down. What I just said is different.
It's different. It's different. It's not the same thing, yo.
I should get them tight because it's like what we talking about. And this last one.
I'm scared.
Please don't get
It's not. It's something so simple, but it's something in every nigga's vocabulary that is just it's so simple. It's not even crazy. What you talking about? Because niggas know exactly what you talking about, and they yo, you said this bitch thing. What you talk about?
Don't hum me. Don't hum me.
You can hear.
Because I know you heard me. Yo.
Bro, but that's not our fault. It's not like what you talking about is enough. Even if we telling the truth, what you talking about is gotta come out. Like it's just in our vocabulary. We program.
But y'all would say that after I just broke, because we are very.
Listen, first of all, I done provided visuals.
Yeah.
I done told you the story. I gave you the beginning, the middle, and the motherfucking end. I knew.
And you gonna ask me what the fuck I'm talking about?
You know the one line that's.
Listen, lie again, I'm gonna slap your mother, and I'm not playing with you.
What is wrong with you and parents?
The one line that scares the shit out of me. The one line when women say it scares the shit out of me, and I don't even want to talk no more. Let me ask you something. After that, I'm like, yo, nah. Because I don't know where this is going. Nah. I gotta go. Because with that shit come in, even if I'm not doing nothing, what you put out, yo, let me ask you something. I'll be like, alright, nah, something wrong.
Ladies, then don't. See, that's why you gotta learn No, but that's why you don't even ask. Ain't no let me ask you something. I'm gonna just ask your ass. So you don't even have time to think like that.
You know what? Even with me, I don't like that. Like when people say things like, "Oh, can we talk?" or "I need to talk," I don't like that.
Exactly.
Just say whatever it is you gotta say, because now my anxiety is on 100,000.
And that's why I said no. Now it's just.
You know how I get it? We be laid up. We be cute. Who's Tanisha?
Bro, I seen her on TV. So I'm making something. I'm automatically triggered to lie. I don't even know what
your brain is not processing. You're relaxed.
It's
you're
too
not
fast.
thinking.
It happens too fast.
So now you start stuttering.
Because if I knew it was this, I could have got this together before I walked in. I would have shit coming up the block.
Exactly.
I would have just an elevator.
We in a good fucking space.
That line scared me.
Maybe even after sex, you never know.
For real.
Ask you questions right after sex.
Right after I nut.
Women got y'all demons, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all got strategies.
Mind you, you're already gripping. You already gripping, so you can't get out because he's gripping. So who is Lisa? Try to pull out. I dare you.
I won't. Let me just nothing you so I can keep you. Hold this. No, I'm kidding.
Y'all heard that right?
I'm kidding.
What?
I ain't fucking with him. Yo, that's just not even playing fair. He said, first of all,
don't even matter who he says no more. Let's talk about who the fetus is.
Plan B is the daddy. Plan B is the daddy.
If I don't get it,
motherfucker, that's who Lisa is. Okay, and don't say your cousin. So who is Lisa?
Y'all gotta stop, bro.
Are we?
Y'all gotta stop.
Listen, because you can't deal with women how we are and have tricks like that. It doesn't work. Because we're not the typical. We're not gonna be like, baby, you know what? Can I ask you a question? No.
If I feel like
who the fuck she is?
If I feel like you're cheating on me, I'm gonna bring it to the table, and that's just it.
That shit is bone chilling. Let me ask you something. That shit is bone chilling. Cause like, yo, what is?
But that is in any scenario though.
That shit is bone chilling. Let me ask you something. Like that shit feel like when my mother called me my middle name. I already know. Like that's like my mother called me my middle name. She called me my middle name on the phone. Like yo, she tight. Like.
Yep.
When I hear
that first name too.
Yo, let me ask you something. Like the complete first name. I'm gonna nickname my name.
Because I got 1,000 nicknames. So why are you calling me by my first name? Or even when your partner is calling you by your first. First of all, my name is Babe.
Right.
Who the fuck is Mia? Who is that? What the fuck is going on?
I'm about to change my shit legally. Right? I'm about to change my shit to sugar.
What is the problem? What is the problem?
So I get it, but. I'm not even doing that. I'm not doing a whole, can I talk to you about something? Let me ask you something. No, I need it to come as a surprise to you so you don't have that much time to think about it.
I'm scared.
Because those 5 seconds after I ask that question is already too many times.
Women's brains process shit faster and better. They assess shit so good that when it's not there, you didn't even know it was there and it was there. Like, I'm like, you can legit have a homegirl that you not even think about. She's like, that bitch wants you. It didn't.
Yeah, we know.
What you talk about? Then once she brings
no.
your attention, you start seeing shit like, yo.
With stuff
We
like
know
that,
about
we
the
definitely
homegirl
know.
shit, especially.
Because you could just tell.
You know, that's a difficult. I actually stopped talking to a girl for that too, because I have like a lot of homegirls, like legit homegirls. You know what I'm saying? Just especially who I am now, who I was growing up, bro. I've never disrespected women. I've always, my homies that was women, that treat them like my homies, that's my niggas. Like, you need me, I'm there. I got you, bro. What you want to talk about? All of that shit. So I got mad homegirls that I'm cool with, and I respect and love women so much, especially women. But I got.
Say it louder.
I
This is
respect
what we
them so
here
much
for.
because they don't have enough of us legit just being platonic.
That's true.
Yeah.
Which puts women in a weird box because they trying to protect us, and niggas think, well, she's trying to protect me, she must want to fuck. Like, it's the whole thing. I feel like women don't got enough niggas that's just they niggas. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of homegirls. I'm in 3 group chats right now that's all women, and that's we just cool. Like, we just talk about
You always
everything.
ended up want to try to fuck you.
It's fucking weird, right?
Like, I just want to be cool.
It's weird. I think
I love
feel
having
like it's
male
unfair.
friends.
I do too.
I think
but
it's helpful,
actual
but it's-
male friends, like,
But the transition into a relationship with that, depending on your counterpart, may turn into something. I stopped talking to a girl over that, and I thought we were really gonna have something. But then she's like, "Yo, you're cool with like mad females." I'm like, "Yo, those is my homies. Like, what do you want me to do? I can't cut them
Oh,
off."
I hate people.
But
like
then,
that.
Which
was
I-
it
which I
something
do
that made her feel
understand.
insecure, or was it the fact that you just had mad homegirls?
But it
It made her feel insecure, and it's not even
The
like.
fact that you had
It's just
mad
the fact that I got mad. And the fact that the type of nigga I am, which I do understand her to some degree, because the type of nigga I am, if one of my homegirls called me at 11:30 and be like, "Yo, something's happening right now," like, I
But
need
that's
to hear
something you
what's
would, wouldn't that be something
If-
you would do for your regular friends as well? Like your male friends and
Absolutely,
what's
but
the
she,
difference?
So,
but
because
women
they're
aren't gonna see
female.
that. Not you guys.
Well,
per se.
I don't. Yeah, because
But I'm just saying, if me and you together and we laying in the bed, let's say you're not who you are, she's not who she is.
Right.
Me and you laying in the bed. This is my homegirl. It's 11:35 at night. She called me, "Yo, I need you. Some shit is that like happening right now. I really need you." And I get up, yo, I gotta go help my homegirl with some shit.
It's
But I
about
can-
it.
It's gonna be weird. Like, oh, you're getting up at 11:30
yeah,
at night.
I'm not. I mean, I know.
You can explain it, but still in a woman's head, it's like,
Yeah, you guys are different minds. but
Yeah,
I'm
because
talking
I
about
explained my
it's hard.
relationships from the jump.
Right.
Like one of my
Because
best
we have male friends.
Yes,
and
one
she
of
has
my
a male
best
friend.
friends is a guy. And he a
Yeah.
good nigga. He a big
I
good
think you
nigga.
need that.
And
I think you
Because
need
I
that.
have
if
male,
I call
platonic
him
male
and
friends.
his baby mother, she's very aware of me. She knows. If I could call him at any time and she's not gonna feel no type of way.
Right.
Because he explained it from the jump, and that's what I do too. I explain my relationships with my male friends, so that you don't even have to worry about it. You know what it is. Now, if you still worry about it
Some people
after,
still be insecure.
then
about
that's
it,
your
so.
that's your problem.
Which is
'cause-
why we can't work after that, because I refuse
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, I'm not
this
gonna
part.
cut off my people who've been
Somebody
here
like
for me, rocking
this
with me.
family,
for
I
you,
can't
yeah.
I can't really adjust that.
And then we break up, and now I don't have nobody.
Yeah, okay.
One
My
of my
best
friends
friend-
is. I done
And
cut
how
the
many
wall.
times have we seen that? Let me
Yeah.
even niggas stop talking to family for their girls and then don't even.
He
use
said,
them
"Cause I
to
stopped
them.
talking to you for my." for
Nah,
my-
cause no, but it's serious. My best friend is not stupid.
You so petty, bro.
And look what the fuck we at right now.
Petty.
But it's the truth.
I cut him off, okay? It happened. You're not.
Y'all are retarded.
I mean,
And look, you're not even together.
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
You're fine.
Shout out to him though. He probably cool.
He's cool.
Yes.
He's cool. He just.
but I'm not cutting off my friends for nobody. I'm sorry, ever, because if me as a female, me having a male friend, if you do something to me, he's gonna be the one to come to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not cutting him off for you.
Not at all.
The fuck I look like?
I'm-
That's my protector.
I'm not uncomfortable with my girl having male friends because, first of all, if I got a problem with you having male friends, I mean I don't trust women to be together.
And from the beginning.
And number two, if something's going down and I can't get to you, I need to know you got niggas around you that care about you as much as I care about you. Maybe
Right.
not the same way emotionally, but
No,
care-
right.
cares about your well-being. I need to know.
That will drop everything
That
if you are in
you're
trouble.
bro,
Right.
one of my homegirls in one of my group chats, I fucking hate her boyfriend. I hate him, bro. Like, bro, I hate him. Like, we almost got it on one night over some dumb shit, and I hate him. But he know if something happened with her, she'll call me, bro, and I'm there. Like, I'm there. If he can't get to her, like, he had to even swallow his pride one day and call me, like, yo, I'm fucking in Atlanta. He went to Atlanta to do some
Right.
dumb shit. Yo, I'm in Atlanta. send me some. I bet, yo, I got
Right,
it.
yeah.
Even though I hate you, I love her.
But
more.
exactly.
I love her more
And
than I
that-
hate you, bro. Like,
exactly.
I love her way more than I hate you. Cool. So I'm comfortable with that, knowing she's secure. And the moment I don't feel comfortable with that, something's off with us. Because I should
Right.
never feel like something's going on with you in this.
But that also goes back
these
to
niggas, bro.
you having relationships outside of your relationship.
You need an outside
It's
life.
healthy.
You
Yeah,
need an
you
outside
do.
life.
Yeah.
You can't.
Especially if
fucking-
you are that couple that lives together. You need
Oh,
an
Lord.
outside life. Because I'm going to see you
You
when
know what
come
I always
home.
feel like the
I'll see you.
hardest time? Couples that work together. Like, that shit is hard.
Yeah.
That's hard. Like, that's hard. And I've done it at a young age, and it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard as fuck. Not saying
I've
it
done
can't
it.
be done. Not
I've
saying
done
it
it.
can't be done. It's just hard
I've
as
done
fuck.
it. And that
Like,
shit is annoying.
it's hard because it's like, damn.
Annoying.
Bro.
So I'm seeing you every day. Every day. And you
You're
want to come
an
home with
introvert, though.
Still here?
Right. You don't have.
Nah, you got a half day today?
No.
Nah, you got shit to do? Alright.
No.
Nah.
You got a hobby?
I thought this was your lunch break.
I'm
still here.
your only hobby.
My nigga.
You don't have a friend. The fuck?
It's a thing. It's that. It's hard, bro.
That shit is annoying, and I will never do that shit ever again. Ever.
Oh, you had a work day?
Yeah.
What happened? That shit ain't work.
Annoying. See, you would know this about me. I am a very private person, so I like things on the low. So when you're at work, especially, I feel like
I mean, maybe, like, why you doing all this shit? Like, what you mean? Like, he trying to, like,
he was telling everybody we was together.
Yeah,
like,
he doing too much.
You can't tell everybody.
fucking
we
the
together.
pack up. You can't fuck the pack up. Don't fuck the pack up.
Shh. And then that starts rumors, and that starts jealousy, and I just don't have time
Why
for
do you need
it.
to do that?
Like, why are you telling everybody? Why are you
I
telling
agree.
You
everybody?
need to do that.
I agree.
Telling-
Certain things don't need to
telling
be
people
told.
how you love hanging out with me, how you feel like I'm perfect, and how you. But you're explaining our problems to the people at work. Like what?
That's a very good point.
That
And you know
is
what? This brings me to
annoying.
another point. This is my problem with niggas. I'm sorry. We gonna pie. We gonna pie.
Okay.
That's my problem with niggas with that shit. Branching off from that we at work and you telling everybody shit. Why do niggas feel a need to tell everybody about every random fucking girl they like?
Like bro.
Why, bro? Like, cause
You can't keep nothing
at
right.
that point the female ain't even a female. If me and you get into
You
something, I'm not gonna
gossiping.
tell all my yo. You know,
You
you know, I
gossiping.
hate. Why but for what, bro? You just look less
and-
desirable.
and
And
than
but you know,
God.
also,
That
what
shit
I
is
hate is
bird
when they
shit,
come
like-
back to me. I don't want anyone coming back to me telling me anything.
Because then they be also, oh, don't tell him I told you.
yeah, like
Don't tell me if I
so
can't
now I
tell.
can't even confront him about these feelings. that
Don't
he's
tell
telling
me
you
nothing if I can't
because
say
I'm not supposed to know.
Why
Tiffany told me.
I don't understand why niggas is being birds and see. I was.
But I think it's
taught
also an
that, bro.
immature
If I
mindset.
kill something, bro, I'm not. Why do I need to tell everybody I know?
Yeah.
Or every time
And
I
I was
see
trying
you,
to
why do I
keep
need?
it
I'm not
low.
telling nobody.
Right? It's okay to keep it to yourself
Keep it
sometimes.
low. But even with certain things, like I would explain this to Monet, public affection in the workplace. No, it's a no go for
That's a
me.
no-no. That's a
You
no-no.
don't like public
fucking with my
affection
paper,
too
like,
much
that's
anyway.
That's a different.
I've grown. It's cool now.
Okay.
You
But in the
fucking with my
workplace,
paper, though. I don't really need to be.
I don't want these people talking about me. I want them to know very little about me. My name, and that's it. I don't want them to know
Right,
anything
like,
about me. And I
keep
don't
stuff
want
in
anyone
private.
coming back to me telling me anything about anything. So that's hell of annoying. I don't know how I've seen
It's
success
hard.
stories
It can
because
work. It's just
it's a
hard.
lot of people I know who've been married, they met at the job, and they've been married for like 30 plus years. Kudos to y'all. However,
I never was in a full blown relationship with someone that I worked with. Like I was dealing with somebody, but it wasn't. So I didn't have to worry about certain things.
Right.
They didn't really tell much because
I don't know. I just feel like he was.
we
like,
both wasn't on that type of time.
infatuated with the fact that, and that's not even to be sound cocky, like of me.
Mhm.
Oh, and you tell everybody, like everyone at this point knows. Everybody knows. So it was just like, all right, everyone knows. I don't like that. And you got people making snide comments, and it's just that is annoying. I was like, oh hell no, I will never do this shit again.
Yeah.
Never again. Never again.
Shit is dangerous.
That shit is dangerous.
Shit is
And then
dangerous.
once we break up, I still have to see you.
Yeah.
On top of that,
Yeah.
This shit. I did that one time.
like no.
And you was the one who fucked up, wasn't you?
Were you?
Of course.
Yeah.
But
No.
I was 22, 21, 22. I was working
Okay.
in Times Square, big ass retail store. The shit had over like 700 employees.
Oh,
The shit is 4 floors. The shit is amazing.
y'all shouldn't have even been seeing
Best
each
job
other
of my
like
life.
that.
We wasn't though. it's just you telling everybody y'all better stay away from him. This nigga. But you know what that shit did to
It made girls want to come close.
why? Like why she wanted to stay away from him? Like
Yeah, it
and
was
then
like,
they getting into him.
Exactly. Then now people are gonna pay attention.
And then it went downhill, bro. Because it's just I'm meeting mad different people, like, and I'm doing like it got to the point where I made it to a training manager. Before I got co-manager, I was training manager. So all the new hires I was training.
Right.
And it was this one girl named started with Jack, remember my name. And I was introducing them like before the tour the store. And I'm so, oh, you Donovan? I heard about you. I heard you with Donovan. I'm like, what the fuck?
What?
But that shit was a continuous thing,
But
and I ended up sleeping with her
way
too.
too big.
But like, this
So
is
you
what I'm
gotta put
saying.
the
It
right
kind of
way.
was like it was like a chain reaction,
Not
bro.
you
Like,
thought.
she said, "Oh, I heard you. First was your first day. Did you
Right,
hear
who the
this
fuck
shit?
how did you hear
You had this
that?
shit in orientation? Like who told you this? Oh, you know somebody that work here already.
Probably.
So be it workplace romances are like,
No.
in my opinion,
I would never
shit,
do
you
it.
gotta be stronger. You gotta be
That
stronger.
store
in
was
everything.
way too big.
That shit is a
for
big
really-
ass store,
for
bro.
you really to be. Cause did I run into you?
And it was the niggas I was kicking it with too, cause all my niggas was like, we was
Oh my
all in
God.
stock, so we always like the fucking football team in the
Oh my
store. Like,
God.
I promise, it was like we used to do walkthroughs, and the niggas, hey, the girl used to be like, fly, bro. That shit was, it was crazy. Like that shit was like not even the second high school. My first high school wasn't that good. This was like a high school. Yeah, facts.
Damn.
I cannot.
I got highlights of my first school. Like King got really good highlights of King, but I don't feel like, I met really fucking great people in there.
You know,
Really great people. Great. I mean, I got great moments in there, but that wasn't really like my high school experience. Mainly
Okay.
because it was just such a transition for me going there. After being put out my last school, that I
Right.
was my mom was everywhere. I thought I was tough. It was just like a lot of shit going on,
Okay.
and I couldn't really enjoy it. All I knew was I hated school so much I wanted to get out. That's why
Right.
I fucking graduated
And
and
got the fuck out of
get out of here. Let me take my regions now.
it.
My 12th grade came, I only had 3 classes.
Same here.
I had Spanish with punk ass Piranha.
Yeah.
I had
remember.
that film class with Miss Walsh, and I had
Oh my God.
public speaking.
Yeah,
That's
me
the
too.
only by 12, because 11th grade, I'm like, yo, I'm doing everything. Like, I don't want to be here. I hate school. Well, all these niggas is cutting y'all. No, we gotta go to school there. Fuck y'all. I'm going.
I'm going because I'm going to finish.
I'm going. Y'all niggas
Don't
gonna
talk
be
about
here
kids who
alone.
cut school, 'cause I cut school and I still graduated, so the fuck.
Yeah, but it's levels to cut in school, baby.
Yeah, these
You
niggas-
was not on
these
those
niggas-
levels.
It's certain niggas,
You
yo,
was not on
it's
those
certain
levels.
niggas you see once every 60 days.
Oh,
Like, you
yeah,
still
no.
alive?
I wasn't
Listen,
there.
you got 3 credits.
Yeah, I wasn't there. But you know what? Even though I was cutting school, you know how the teachers would give you like, if you make up all the work, you at least
Yeah.
get a 65.
Shit, I was doing work for me and we was gonna graduate, baby.
Yeah, high school was crazy. I heard Mr. Payne died. Somebody told me that.
Yeah, he
did.
did. R.I.P.
Fucked up.
Mr. Payne. He was
used to
a
kick me out every day,
great.
but I
He was a great human. He did not play with that song, no.
Nah.
We was
How
all singing
excellent.
that. We was all singing that shit.
Nigga kicked me and Nika out mad times.
Yo.
One time
And
he
y'all
kicked
probably
us out.
deserved
He
it.
kicked us out one time before the class even started.
Y'all
He was
probably
walking in. He was
deserved
like,
He already knew y'all was gonna serve
go
his
to
feet.
Colebrook. I'm like, yo, damn boy. I'm a baritone boy. He was like, nah.
Yo, not a
Nah, he was a really good too. Like that's another thing, bro. Just being older, looking back, bro. Like we gave a lot of teachers help. We had a lot of
It was
adults
the
help.
we.
Yeah, I was about to say what
Cause
did you
Our
I
generation.
didn't.
Our
Oh.
generation.
Oh, God, I was about to say
Maybe
I
some of
ain't
the
do
people I
nothing.
hung out with,
We could've
but
spun
I
back.
did not.
Maybe some of the people you hung out with.
First of all,
I'm just throwing out. I wasn't hanging out with you. I was hanging out with Monet.
I said some of the people.
I don't know, bro.
First of all, I was rocking your shirt.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh wow. Not like we was. It wasn't like
And was how that came out?
Yeah, it wasn't like that. It was just like
That's why your ex-boyfriend
he
hated you.
didn't.
You just did it right there. Good looking. I appreciate that. Now I gotta look out for his ass. He's probably outside right now, shining.
That's exactly why
Look out for his ass. Yes.
It wasn't like that. Like this was my road dog. Like,
Yeah, that was my dog.
bruh.
That's a
But she
fact.
said maybe some of the.
It wasn't me because I hung out with a lot of
It
people.
wasn't you. But the
No,
group
it
that
wasn't. It wasn't everybody though.
It wasn't.
I ain't
No,
gonna lie.
it wasn't. Nah.
You kinda
yeah.
did fall
None of
into
them. None of
You
them.
fell into
Who was
a
the second
weird
person you said?
crowd.
Huh?
It was. I don't want to say her name.
I'm not saying the name,
Yeah,
but the people
it was one girl. I was
that
like,
you
they
hung
hanging
out
out
with.
now. That's kind of weird.
I don't even know how it even transitioned. I don't remember how I transitioned.
Yeah, I don't have no idea either.
Like, I don't know.
But I don't know neither because you never started acting different. Well, from what I was seeing,
She
you
did
never,
act different.
You never started acting different. But
No, I kept
the
it
way
the
you
same.
acting wasn't the way they was acting. So I was just weirded out by how that.
I don't know how
that happened.
I don't know. It's like they adopted me. I'm not sure. You know what it was? I really think it's because maybe I was hanging out with Asia.
Oh, and she
And
hung
then
out
she
with
was,
them.
so it was just kind of like,
I
and
can see
remember I
that.
also knew like Amanda prior to even going there. Me and Amanda knew each other from kids.
Yeah.
So I think because she was also with them, that it was just like kind of like a merge. Because I was with like everybody. I was with the emo kids. I was
We
with
should do an episode where we talk about high school.
emo, yeah.
High school days were
But
different.
yeah, I never changed. I'm still friends with all my people. This I had separate groups of friends. It was like me, Carrie, and Nod, and then it was like them, and then I had my
Because yeah, me
other
and you didn't
friends.
really hang out in school.
No, because you didn't like. I mean, you know, it wasn't a lot of care for certain groups of people. So, you know, I was trying to be. You know what it was? I think more so I was trying to fit into the stereotype of the black girl, and they was like that clan. I was weird. Like I was in the comic books, anime. I mean,
I just wasn't
You
into
know, so-
that type of crowd.
they were like the seemed like the it people. So I kind of, but I never changed. I still listen to my country
Yeah.
music, and I dated
It's because when you
a fucking
you are-
skateboarder. Like,
What you say?
It's not. It's because you are. Like no matter what.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think those type of people are the best. The chameleons are the best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like these men and women, these are the people. The chameleons is who I want running my country. This is who I want. These is
Okay.
niggas that, because honestly, if you understand all aspects, like, because you put us in the room, you put me in a room with politicians. I have mad views on politics.
Exactly.
I can speak well. I can project. I can do all of
Right.
that. You put me in a room full of felons, which most of my friends are. I can kick it with
Right,
them. I
yeah,
can talk the,
right.
I can talk the flyest slang shit ever. Dead
Exactly.
ass. Like
Exactly.
you put me with the comic book kids, bro. I love. I can't wait for
Exactly.
Black Widow to come
You know
out.
what
My
I'm
hair
saying?
fingers are crossed. Like
Even though
I'm
my grandma threw
everywhere.
away all my comic books, she owe me a lot of money.
Son. That's what the chameleons are. The chameleons are the best. These are the people that I gravitate towards. The layers. Back to
Right.
layers. It's the layers. I don't want the one layer. Give me more layers.
Yeah.
Even if
That's
you
true.
into some shit I'm not into.
Right.
Why do you
I
like
might
me so
get
much?
into it,
I might
yeah.
get, even if I don't, you just taught me something new. Now I can
Exactly.
understand you a little better. Now I can be a
Exactly.
little sensitive to your feelings or your
Right,
emotions
what you
towards-
into?
It's vice versa. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, but people don't think like that. Niggas is one track minded. That's my nigga.
So
my
you're
niggas
not
cheat.
cheating no more, right?
No more cheating.
No more cheating?
As a grown ass man, no
If
more cheating.
I cheat my next girlfriend in 2027,
What? Wait, no. 2027. Why is your next girlfriend in 2027?
Why so long?
How do you know we gonna make it to 2027 with the way this is going?
I don't know. I don't actually. I don't know.
The way the world going right now.
What?
We barely made it to 2020.
I'm gonna get a girlfriend in heaven, bro. I hope I bump in
And
the
I
left
have-
eye.
Well, no more cheating for
If I
him.
get left eye,
She gonna burn down heaven. Fucking with you. You
I'm
gonna
not
stress her out.
2027 unless I meet Erica Badu. Then I'm getting.
Oh no, Erica is mine.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
You won't have to.
All right, while they argue about Erica Badu, no more cheating. As y'all know, we are not cheaters. I have cheated in the past because I got cheated on first. But as y'all know, every Thursday, Millennials talk that ish. Nia say, "Yo, line girl."
So like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you comment and share it to your friends.
Bye, guys. She's so stupid.